Hello everyone, Marga here. Today I'm going to try to make a Lavina card. And I say try because it's my second attempt to make a card this week. And it's not working very well for me this week. I don't know what the problem is, but I think my cold is sitting in my way. So I'm going to try again. And this time I put my camera on, so I hope that helps to make a great one. You can see it all. I have taped my piece of paper on my craft sheet, and I'm going to work with all kinds of stamps, but also with the sticker stencils. This is a first try for me. I never used them, so I taken the leaf today. So this is, and I have a lot of stamps here. I have 4 boxes of Lavina stamps here. I don't know which one I'm going to use, so I have them all around me. So it's a real mess here, but okay. I'm doing this video in English, in my Dutchy English, because I'm a Dutch girl, and I hope you all can understand my English. I do my best. So I take a piece of kitchen towel here, and I'm going to start with the Elements ink Sundance. Not too dark, and I go for my I want the whole card yellow, not too much, but a little yellow, and not too dark. But in this corner I wanted the darkest place, so I start again at the same place every time. Make bigger rounds with my brush. Now here in the corner it may be also a little bit more yellow. I hear my bracelets. I hope you don't have how do I say that? You don't hear them too much. I did them off before I go live, or sorry, or making a video, but then they not going, how do you say that? This is not going to work very well if I do that often, so I must make it another attempt. So I do them under my sweater. I want more yellow in the middle. And you see, one time I do my brush this right and then the left way, so I get all my ink of it. I want some more. I think it's too light. Maybe I must not dab off a lot of that ink. I'm used to dab it off because it gives a lot of yellow if I don't do that, but maybe this time I don't need that. And I have not made a sample. I do it right away, so I have it in my head what I want to make. So I hope it comes out of my head correctly. look at my camera to see if, no, it's not yellow enough. I want more yellow. If you want to see if your colors are correct, make a picture. So sorry. Then you see what you miss or what you must do. I always make pictures in between. And if I'm making a video, I look at my camera. And I just saw it was not yellow enough. So I must use more yellow. And I don't bother this side very much because there is coming the leaves. So, and I think this is enough. Then I use the same brush and I go over to Russet Orange. Only at the edges, not too much. And I can make it darker at a later time if I think it's not enough, but at first I'm a little bit cautious. You can do all the time more ink, but if you do too much you cannot pull it away. Top a little bit more, I think. So maybe here at the bottom still a little bit more. I use watercolor paper, by the way. I'm not told that yet. So, and then I'm going to take the leaf, and as I say, I use it for the first time, so let's go. Okay. I only want the outside. You can see it sticks on my... Now, come on. Maybe I must pull it first all off and then... Maybe I had to do that before I go make a video. But yeah, then you see I'm also a little bit. So this part is going on the plastic because you can use it more than one time. Shall I start in the middle maybe? Yes, I start in the middle. So. Then I have here three colors, the Lime Punch, the Bermuda and the Della Blue. And I start with the Lime Punch. I think I'm looking for my green brush. This is my green brush. Okay, look if there is something on it, because I want, maybe there's enough on my brush already. I didn't clean them the last time I used them. No, a little bit more. A little bit from the lime. Want a little bit from the lime. go peek a little bit. No, a little bit more. Now I think it's enough. So this was the lime. Yes. And then I wanted here I want the blue one, the Della blue. I take another new brush. And there was some green on my stencil, but that's not a problem, I think. I like that it mixes two colors. So for me it's not a problem, but if it's a problem for you, clean your brush first. I go take a peek again. Yes, yes, yes. Then I want one in this corner. So I want a bigger one. And then I'm going to take the Bermuda. Clean a little bit of my brush. So, and Bermuda is a little bit darker, so I'm going in not too hard. And I'm going to look first if it's okay before I go further. I would love it if Lavina bought some bigger stencils like this, because I like them, but for me I like them a little bit bigger. So Lavina, if you hear me, please. I think this is dark enough. You don't see a lot of difference in the colors here because this was mixed with the green ones, but this is a little bit darker. I must clean it first now, my stencil, and I must look if I have a baby wipe here. Then I'm going to look if my camera is rolling. Yes. So, then I can use it another time. I go do that after the video. Now I think my background is ready. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to, yes, or I'm going to do that. No, I'm not going to do that. I want that. The tape, I leave the tape on it. And now I'm going to use my stamping platform to stamp. I'm leaving the tape on it so that I can make a mistake around the corners. So now what was done? Now, first one, this one. I liked this one. This is the LAV515 Rue. And I thought maybe it is a nice one to hang in the top. And all the stuff I use I lay in front of me so I can find it later and put it and make it clean and put it in the right boxes. So I put it in the middle. Then I'm using the Versafine Clair Nocturne. And I think this stamp I'm using for the first time. I have a lot of stamps bought in the last year, because before that I didn't have any Lavina, and now I'm hooked on it. So I bought a lot, but I did not use them all. So I have a lot of playtime over with a lot of stamps. I have a desk, and the desk is a little so I must give it a hard push feel. Sometimes I must. That's why I use always my stamping platform, because my desk is not straight, and especially in the middle, and I must take the camera hangs in the middle my desk, so I must stamp a few times, but it's not a problem. It's not a thing at the Lavina stamp, but because they work very well, it's a problem with my desk. In the middle, a little bit in the middle, here. My husband is going to make a new desk, or he helps me with my desk, but I must wait a little. So that's one. I like her. I like her very much. And now, what are I going to use now? I have some small fairies, the LAV498, the fairy for Foragers. I don't know how to speak that, say that. And which one I'm going to use? This one, I think. Yes. One at the top. And maybe one with a light. Also here. And I do them both at the same time, that's not a problem. I really hope you like it that I'm doing my videos in English. Please let me know. Let me also know if you don't like them, because I'm doing my best, but it's not a thing I do every day. See, small ones here a little bit more, so I do them both another time. Yes. I clean my stamps every time. I use them. So, and these are also going in front of me. And now, what I'm going to use now? Do I use some animals? I like the neck or the Hares, or the, oh, this one is also cute. Did not use that. The squirrel, yes, the squirrel, the red squirrel, the 442 Red Squirrel. So, little at the bottom. I want not place her exactly at the bottom, because I want to do some shade later. I like it already. So hopefully this one is going to be correct. You hear my desk also. If I push too hard, I'm sorry for that. But I work a lot on my desk, so he has a hard time with me sometimes. So, yes. That's the scroll, and now what I'm going to, I thought this was also nice. Snails, yes. But maybe it's too big. I go look, and if I go look, I do always this. Is it too big or not? Shall I do some hairs? I always use this one, so I think maybe another animal is, but I like this one so much. I do this one. This one is too big. My little friend is coming here. At the same height. They are talking to each other. Do you see? They are talking to each other. Oh. If I do my videos in Dutch, I speak a lot more, but that's, of course, that's a little easier for me. And now I have had some ideas with some orbs. or do I use splatters? Tink, 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 Mara. I think I do first some round orbs, and then I do the underground. I take my Posca pen, shake it a little, white Posca, try if it does work, yes, and then I take the, how do you say that? In Dutch they say dop. And I go around this one. I think my white is not white enough, but I'm going to look. No, it's not white enough. You know what? I take a pencil. I have a pencil also, a white. Or maybe I take a black one immediately. That's maybe a better thing. Black or blue can also. Blue is also nice. If I can find my black one. Oh, here's my black one. This didn't work well, so. So I'm going to take my black one here. I do it with my pencil now. This is working better. So I make some orbs, call them. You can use every round thingy. I'll look if that. Let's try. I just wait a little bit. Then here one. So these are the big ones, and I want some smaller ones. How do I make the smaller ones? Shall I do them by hand? Maybe. If I have a steady hand. Oh, that's okay. Also here one. So, this is aquarelle Stabilo for all, and Stabilo is aquarelle. So I'm going to take my water brush and a clean kitchen towel. Don't make it too wet. You already see that the inside of the orb is changing because the ink below it is also water-based. I hope you can see it. But I first want the black one react. And some lines are thicker than others, so In between I clean my brush, and I must do the one at the top. I must not forget that one. This one I mean. So I must need that. I think it's dry. But is this great enough? No, I must use a bigger one now because it's not went well the last time. So I have here a red one, and I think this one is bigger, yes. So don't stress out if it works like this. Take a bigger piece where you can make a round circle with, and then everything is coming out correctly. Not too wet, Marga. So, but I don't like them as they are, so I'm going to use my new Distress watercolors, and I'm going to look for some really nice colors to fit with this. I think it's this is a nice color, but I have also I look for the colors to fit with the paper. No, come on. This one I didn't use. This is a better one, I think. Yes. And then a blue one. Where do I leave all that stuff? So, I'm making a mess. I'm making a real mess. And I think then second color is this one. So I use the colors Cracked Pistachio and Peacock Feathers. And I'm first going to sharpen them because I didn't use these colors yet. And I'm sharpening them with my Prismacolor pencil sharpener. That's enough. I don't use the stuff I sharpen off because I always have a box with refills from this rest, so I don't need to have another box with watercolor. What must you not do? This was wet, so if I go directly over this paper, the paper is going to go stuck. So you must take your watercolor brush and take the color of your watercolor pencil. So not go directly on your paper. Only if it was not wet before, then you can go over the paper. But if it was wet, don't do it, please don't do it. Your paper is not going to like that. And I must go see if there's enough blue on it. It's maybe still not dark enough. Yes. Directly on the paper is quicker, but I don't want to make my paper stuck. get all fibers from it if you do it correctly, not correctly. Maybe you don't see the color because it's a very light color. Oh, my brush is not wet enough. This is much better. You see, I'm staying in the same colors as I used with the ink. I like that to do. I like that. I love to stay in the same color range. So that was the first color. That was the cracked pistachio. And now I'm going in with a darker one. And I'm not going to color the whole round, the whole orb. It's a little bit far from me, so I'm going to put it a little bit to me so I can see it. And I do them all on the same side. I make them dark on the same side. So this is enough for that small one. So. Our neighbor's dog is barking. He wants in, I think. They got someone to visit them. It's also a possibility. This is a bigger one, so I must make more. I don't see it if I don't. I hope you can see what I'm doing. Smaller one again. Then I clean my brush. This is always the most time, so I hope you bear with me. I don't like to make quick videos. I hate to see them, so I don't like to make them also. Because I want to show everything in the video, not parts of it. But that's my opinion. Maybe you like quick videos. I don't like them. I really don't like them. You you see, if I have too much, I clean in between my brush. Oh, the small one. I thought I had done them all, but here is also a small one. Clean my brush and then wash it further. Now, this I'm going to let dry for a minute. And then I'm going to shake my white Posca, because I think there must be white in it enough, because it's not an old one, I think. Oh, now there's going white. Yes. And I'm going to give, oh, not too much, the fairies a little bit shade with the white Posca pen. I don't know what this is with this one. I want white and not yellow. Come on. Maybe I must take another one. I go look if I have another one. That's better. I don't see the white here, and I want to see the white there. A new try. Yes, this is better. This is better. And these are small fairies, so you must not do a lot of the white. This is a big one, so this one can use more. And my brush is not too wet, because don't need it. Need to be too wet. And what I'm doing now is not the best way to do, because you must let dry ink and paint for 24 hours before you use your Posca pen. That's why I use a lot of Posca pens, because they are going to not working well if you do it like I do now. It's better when you stay off it for 24 hours. It looks like the ink is dry, but it's not so. But in a video I cannot do that. I cannot say for yeah, or I must stop and go for another day, but that's not working for me. So we have there a little shade. I go look if you can see that in the camera. Yes, you can see that. Then also on the squirrel. Let's do a little bit more later. I would say on the bunny, but this is not bunny, it is a Hares. Still. So. I think that's enough. I don't know if this is dry enough. No, I think not. Oh, just yeah. I'm going to try. I want some more white, so I'm going to go into the bubbles. I must do this one also, but I must not put my hand in it. You see, they change immediately when you do this. I like it. I go look if you can see it also. See? And now I'm going to take this off. First I'm going to take off my stamping platform. And then I'm doing this one really slow. I don't want to torn my paper. I first did it on my closed glue one, zeg maar. So they had some fibers on it, and then I did it on the paper, but you must always go slow with this one, this kind of things. So that's the first one, and I must this one. I don't want to make the paper torn, because then it's my work for nothing. And I always put it to the side of me, not in front of me, so I take it off to the side of me. That works the best, I think. Yes. And also this one. And now the hares and the squirrel are staying in the air. You have nothing under them. What do I do? Do I do the stabilo, sorry, or do I use the distress? I use the distress. For a little shade under them, so they are not floating in the air. I also want to stay in the same color range with that. And the colors mix with the underground, because underground is water resistant. So is this enough? No, I don't. I want a little bit darker. So I also use a little bit of my stabilo. Stabilo black. It's gonna be looking better than it did before. So and now I had a sentiment, but I don't know if I'm going to put it. I go look if I must do that, but I like this one as it is already. No, I'm not going to do it. What I'm going to do is I take a black gel pen and I'm going to not straight, a little bit with crackle in it. So. So, and I do it another time. Yes, I do it another time, and then make more movements when I'm doing that. I hope you can see that, so that it's not a straight line. In Dutch you call it bibberen. think it's ready. I like it very much. I put a black card under it, and then it's going in my journal. I have a journal with Lavina, so I think I like it. I show it a little bit more to you. Now, I hope you liked the video also, and if you liked it, please thumbs up and leave a comment. And I hope you also like my Dutch English, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye, and thank you for watching. Bye bye.